Yeah. They mad, they hate, and irritated. Wow. Close your mouth, you can save it without a doubt. Yeah. You won't claim it, you is a slouch, live in your mom's basement. They mad, they hate, and irritated. Stop complaining, stop back chasing. Can't wait for it, you gotta take it if you don't.
What it do is your boy Lifeline of Lifeline Presents, bringing to you GOAT Metrics. We into episode 17, fellas. Episode 17. This is going to be the all NBA first team GOAT Metrics style. We got Seb in the building. What's going on, bro?
What's good, man? Finally, the GOAT Metrics all NBA, baby. Love it.
We got Benny Blanco in the building. How you doing, B?
It's all good. It's all good. Getting down to the nitty gritty.
For sure. All right. So we're gonna jump right into it, man. We've been talking about this for a minute. And so I'm gonna go with the GOAT Metrics all NBA first team. This ain't by us. We didn't pick this team. This was the GOAT Metrics. You put the numbers in, you put the report cards in, ding, 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 ding. Then players come out. You know what? So right now we're gonna start with the center position. We got Wilt Chamberlain as the GOAT Metric all NBA center. He has 306 GOAT metric points. Now we go to power forward, which is Tim Duncan, which he has 190 GOAT metric points. So you have a score of 190. Then the small forward, we got LeBron James, 223 GOAT metric score. And then shooting guard, we got Michael Jordan, 335 GOAT metric score. And for point guard, what's going to shake the world, we got John Stockton, and he has 198 GOAT metric points. You know, and fellas, we're going to go to the rating system real quick. We're gonna do this real quick. We're going to talk about it, but we're going to do the rating real quick. You know, a 1 mean they deserve their position. A 2 mean, but I'm cool with it though. You know, a 3 mean hell no. They don't. All right.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So we're gonna start with the center position. We're gonna start with Benny first. Wilt Chamberlain. What you give him?
It's hard. It's hard for me to give him a 2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some biasness in me, but the reason why it's hard, he scored 100 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And everything else that he did to the point where it was actually they kept count of is crazy. But I'm a 2. I'm going with a 2 with Chamberlain.
Ooh, Brooklyn style, baby, Brooklyn style. Good, Sam.
I guess I'm gonna have to keep it going. You know, Brooklyn all day. I'm gonna go with a 2, man. You know, he's great, and that's where the GOAT metrics got him. But you know, hey, I probably would have put somebody ahead of him, but it's all good. I'll give him a 2.
Yo, we ain't gonna get through this shit. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna get through this because nigga. Oh man, see when I be pulling the N-word out, when y'all get me in my feelings, the dude averaged 30 and 20 something rebounds, and he's 2. Who's 1? But anyway, he get a 1 from me. So right now with 2 and 2 and 1, Wilt Chamberlain he get 2 stars because 1 is a star and 2 is a half a star and 3 is a 0. So he has 2 stars.
Okay.
Now we go to Tim Duncan as the power forward, 190 GOAT metric score. Seb, we start with you.
Come on, the big fundamental 1. Of course, he's the best power forward ever.
Okay. Steve, what you think?
Yeah, man. There's no question about it. Definitely, it's a 1.
It's a 1 with me. Well, at least Tim got 3 stars. Hey, he's wearing the Virgin Island chilling right now.
That's what's up.
We go to LeBron James with a GOAT metric score of 223. What you feel about him, Ben?
Listen, and maybe I'm a LeBron hater, but it's a one. It's a one. It's a run, but you know what I'm saying? Larry Legend, you know what I'm saying? Larry Legend would have probably bust his ass. I don't saying. But Dominique Wilkins, these cats, I love these cats, but you know, at the end of the day, maybe I'm a hater, but I gotta keep it real. Definitely a one.
Okay. Seb, what about you?
Yeah, you know how I feel about the world's greatest of all time, the GOAT. But I'm gonna give him a one because I feel like I'm supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I don't give him a one, I'm
hold up.
wrong.
You the guy that said your lifeline. I thought this show was supposed to keep it real.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping it 100. I feel like if I don't give him a one, then I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, fundamentally, nobody's greater than LeBron at that position, I guess. So I'm gonna give him a one, man.
I'm eating Micah Nice. I know you don't do this while they're recording, but check this out. I don't like that you having the people give him a score. You give him the score that you want. But it's a one with me because I can't put nobody ahead of him in that position.
That's a fact.
All right, so LeBron James, 3-star position. So then we go to Michael Jordan, and we start with Seb. Michael Jordan, 335 GOAT metric score. He's a shooting guard. What you think about him? 1, 2, 3.
6 ones. How about that? 6 ones. 3 in a row, then another 3 in a row, baby. Now, it's Mike. Come on, man. Of course he deserved to be there.
Okay.
Can't even say nothing about that.
Yeah, how you feel?
Listen, man, we was fortunate to watch greatness. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you caught him in college, if you caught him when he first came in the league, when you caught him when he got over the hump with Detroit, the Lakers, like, listen, we watched greatness, and I know I did, and I hated the dude, but it was greatness.
Yeah, I think we all did at one point.
Oh, yeah.
Now you love to hate, you know what I mean? But you're not gonna miss him playing though. You know? So Michael Jordan with me as well is a 1. So Michael Jordan's a 3-star by his position. And now we go to John Stockton. John Stockton, 198 GOAT metric score. How do you feel about his position? And give a score. So we go to Seb now. Seb.
I'm gonna give him a 3, man. And I know because I hate this because then it's always like we picking on the one white guy that's supposed to be great. You know what I'm saying?
No, you, not us.
My opinion and views have nothing to do with the GOAT metrics, right? I got it. But I'm gonna give him a 3, man. I just feel like by the numbers, yeah, he did his thing, but I gotta use the eye test, and I just feel like it was other point guards that did it better. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give him a 3.
All right, Ben. What you feel about that?
Listen, man, I'm there with the 3, man. There's several point guards that did it way better than Johnny, you know, at that position. And nothing against Johnny, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Textbook. If anything, he should just be known as Mr. Textbook.
Facts.
Nothing against him, but no. It's a 3, and there's several, you know what I'm saying? There's Magic, there's Derrick Rose. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Nah. It's a 3.
It's a 2 for me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mix up a word. I don't know. I didn't. This was a pre-planned, but when y'all was talking, I was thinking, is Megrity. Integrity is the metric system with integrity mixed together.
Okay.
So
That's why I didn't show up.
no, it is not going to show up. Maybe in prison it's probably already coined, but Megrity, Megrity is what this show stands on. It stands on the work people put in.
Mm-hmm.
You can't take it from them. So therefore, yeah, when we go to our other list, he's not on the list probably with none of us. But with the metric system, I at least have to respect what he did. I don't agree to get the 1, like it's just solid, but I have to give him at least a 2 because he has 9 assist titles, more than anybody that ever played the game. So therefore, yeah. So I have to give him that spot as a 2. I'm all right with it. I'm all right with it. All right.
You know what? Now that you said that, that's very interesting. 9, very respectful. Very respectful. So yeah. Can I switch it back to a 2 or no? We stand.
This the metric, baby. If the Megrity make you change your mind, brother. Hey.
Yo, 9?
9. Yes, 9. And
9 is tough. 9 is tough. 9 is tough.
All on Magic's watch.
Well,
yeah,
you know what?
9 is
Since
tough.
you say it like that and Ben want to switch his, I want to go ahead and switch mine to a 4. Can I do that? I'm going to go to a 4.
So what you going?
9 is tough. 9 is tough.
It is tough, but like I always say about John Stockton, when you got one of the best scorers in the league, we forget that Karl Malone was the number 2 scorer of all time.
Right.
We fail to always mention that. And when you look at it and 70 or 80% of your assists is to that one person, I'm not taking anything away. But like I said, like you said, Mr. Textbook, we look at the pick and roll. Him and Karl Malone was like, they epitomized the pick and roll. That was their thing, So, and I think you got to account for that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now, what Ben's score is? Because we know you try to go below. so what's Ben's score? I got a 2. Seb got a 4, 7 or something. I don't know. Seb got a 7. What you got? What you got
on Johnny?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like let's say who's he gonna guard though? Who's he guarding?
I mean,
nobody.
I mean, we playing pickup right now. We talking about we talking about where he at right now. What are we doing?
With words. And don't let him confuse you with words.
I just want to get a score, brother. So
listen, I'm gonna stand on this. I'm gonna stand on the 2 because 9 assist titles. At least you was good at something.
Okay, all right.
Disappoint me a little bit, Ben. You disappoint me.
Hey. So and the funny thing about it, I'm gonna tell you how powerful it is, though. And I'm not gonna boost this thing up. The second guy has 8, right? It's Kuzi, but he has 8 in a different era. When it was not that many teams. John Stockton did this with Magic, Ikea, all these great point guards. He was the best every year when it comes to passing the ball every year. And
I don't think him and Magic really were like when that long together. Because Stockton was in the league for 20 years?
Yeah, but he didn't get him when Magic left. He didn't get no more. He got his while Magic was there. Check the numbers.
He got them all while Magic was there?
He didn't get him in his 17th season and stuff like that. He wasn't the same passer. He got him early. He got him early.
Okay. I'm going to stick with my number, though.
Yeah, man. Listen, Mr. Textbook, he was out there, delivering that pass right on the money.
Yeah, and that's why as a point guard, because me and Seb had this conversation before, and my man's a point guard, and he wanted to argue with Seb about when you're a point guard, if somebody knows, just like we said with Karl Malone, they know you trying to get it to him, so it makes it even harder for you to do it. When people know what you want trying to go to, they try to stop you from going to this. So if you still get them numbers that way, they want to stop you. That makes you even greater, you know, because they try to stop that. So he said, when I had a guy on my team, a 6'7" power forward, he said center because he was in JUCO. He said, I got a 6'7" center, and you know, we're trying to get the ball to him, or we're trying to set him up, or if I had a shooting a small forward, whatever he was. He said he averaged 26 points a game. They know I'm trying to get, they was trying to stop him. So if I'm still getting it to him, that means we doing something greater than what they trying to do. So it makes it that much harder when they know what you're trying to do. But we're going to get off of that. So John Stockton has 1 point because I gave him a 2 and B gave him a 2. And Seth gave him a 7 or 8 or 9 or something like that. So,
Negative. Negative.
So now this is our all NBA team.
Okay.
So you can name your whole position. I'm gonna let y'all go first. Whichever one of y'all go first. You name your center all the way to your point guard.
Okay. I'll start, and we just gonna do the first team first, right?
Yeah, you're all NBA first team.
All right. So all NBA first team. Point guard, Magic Johnson.
Okay.
All day. 2, Michael Jordan, the GOAT. Of course, he's the starting 2.
Okay.
3, LeBron James. Even though I talk enough, I mean, at the end of the day, he's the greatest 3 ever. 4, power forward, Tim Duncan, the big fundamental. Easy. And number 5, Will.
Okay. See, I'm confused now. Hold bit. I gotta ask Seb this question, right? He gave Will a 2 for being the all-time first team center. When he had the team, he gave him the spot again.
I gave him the spot. The reason that I gave him a 2 and the reason that I gave him the number 1 spot on mine is because when you look at the numbers, you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? But Will also let a lot of people win on his, you know what I'm saying? Like, he only got, what, 2 titles? But when you average what you average, you know, you got to say, okay, this person was great. But I honestly think Kareem might have been better. But when you look at the numbers, it's like you kind of got to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Now, even with Stockton, you know, that's a little bit of hate in there on my behalf. I'll admit that.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Gotta have
but
balance
yeah,
in the world.
I had to give it to him.
Gotta have balance in the world, you know.
That's what.
Okay, Ben, go with yours.
All right. So nothing changes. At the 1, I'm going with the Magic, man. Showtime, the Laker girls. You know what I'm saying? He brought basketball to freaking primetime TV. The Magic, man, for sure. At the 2, forget about nothing changes there either. You know what I'm saying? Your earness. You know what I'm saying? Mike, forget about it. It's not even close. I don't like the dude, but LeBron is gonna be at number 3. You know what I'm saying? Best small forward, if you like, because he can do everything. He can score, he can pass, he can defend, team player. Like, that's the ultimate small forward. So that's gonna be LeBron. Timmy, Mr. Fundamentalist at the 4 is ridiculous. And you know, I don't see nobody else there. And at the 5, I'm going with, and Sav kind of touched on it, man. Listen, I'm not scared, man. I'm going with Kareem, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. Listen. You're talking about, he had a shot that nobody could block. So you put anybody from the young to the old, what in the middle, from outer space, he had a shot that nobody could block. So in the clutch, I'm going with the captain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And he was from New York. Come on, man.
I know
That's what's up.
I knew it was going there. I knew it was going
You knew it was coming back to New York.
there. All right, I'm gonna start with the center position.
Okay.
I gotta give it to Wilt Chamberlain. Anybody who scored 30 and 20, like, just think about this, and I'll tell you how impressive it is. The average games in the 50s and 60s or whatever, 60s, 70s, however you want to look at it, might have averaged like 90 points a game. Right? Some games went a little higher, but just say 90 points. He already got a third of that. Like, he got a third of that.
Yeah.
We still on the bus. We ain't even make it to the arena yet. Wilt got a third of that. Rebound game, it might be like 47 to 50 rebounds a game. Wilt got like 24 of those already. So really, we just got to help him. You know what I mean? We just got to help him. And by those type of numbers, I got to give it to him. Love Kareem. I love Hakeem. I love a lot of players. But looking at that, I have to give it to him because I already know what I'm going up against. Like, and we say, well, that was back then. If he was still able to produce right now, I'd rather have his 30 and 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So then,
all right, but the only thing is that Chamberlain never fought Bruce Lee, though.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Hey. and Hakeem never fought 10,000.
That's a fact too. They ain't call him the stilt for nothing, right?
Yeah. All right, so
yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
And now we look at Tim Duncan. What we gotta say? I mean, you could say Karl Malone, Charles. You could put some guys, but the way Tim did it and the way he won with a franchise, and they haven't won since.
That's a fact.
Went into San Antonio.
Wow, that's a fact.
All right, LeBron James, he the king. What can I say? I'm like Ben. I was a Larry Bird guy, and it took me to maybe LeBron 10th, 11th season to give him that position. I still was holding on to Larry Bird because Larry Bird averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and like 6 assists. I was still holding on to Larry Bird. But then when I seen King James going from team to team and impacting winning and then playing as long as he did, this great, I had to give it to him. Michael Jordan, what can I say? My shooting guard. I mean, come on now.
Facts.
I ain't got to say nothing. That's Mike. Like, he averaged 30, got 10 scoring titles. I go on and on. Like, what are we talking about? I did a thing too from the last episode. This is for nothing.
Okay.
So Michael Jordan's career, he averaged more points than Scotty, rebounds than Scotty, assists than Scotty, steals than Scotty, and blocks than Scotty. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That just be throwing a little fun fact.
That's what's up. We always appreciate fun facts about MJ.
It's just not fun for Scotty.
Yeah.
My last guy, this is where it was rough at.
Okay.
On my left hand, I'm like Magic. On my right hand, I'm like Steph. Yeah, I'm still torn. So what I'm gonna do? Do I have any coins? I think I went to the store and bought something.
You gonna flip a coin?
Yeah.
You got one?
Well, I'm gonna flip a phone.
Oh, that's what's up. Say less.
Steph. I ain't even tell you what it was.
I was gonna say you ain't tell us what heads or tails or what, but it's all good. Steph, it is.
It was a long shot. Shot. So I went with Steph. It was a long shot.
That's what's up.
This is a part of the show where we go into your favorite first team by position. So it's who you like. You ain't even got to explain it to them. If you want to explain it, you can explain it, but you ain't even got to. It's just who you like.
Okay, so we're not doing the second team?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I'll get
Okay.
the first right now. We go later on. So y'all to keep y'all list together so y'all know who y'all got.
Got you.
So Steph was on my all NBA team. So of course Magic will be on my second. But
Got you.
this is your favorite first team.
Okay.
I'm gonna go first this time.
You go first.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
For my center, Hakeem Olajuwon. I want him for defense and for him to go on his bag with his moves. Power forward, Charles Barkley.
Whoa.
I want a guy that's gonna bring some toughness. He could bring the ball up. He gonna block your shot. Charles Barkley in his prime. He's not tall. He's only 6'4", but he played big and he held up a lot of real estate.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
Small forward, Kevin Durant.
Okay.
A Durantula. Easy money sniper. Need I
Okay.
say more? He's shooting. He's efficient. All right. The shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Well, I mean, come on now. He's top 5 or alive on everybody's list. and my point guard is Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah. I want somebody tough. I want somebody that played on one leg. I want somebody that push his players, keep his players accountable. So I don't know if Mike will play with him, but
Oh yeah, nah, definitely not.
that would be. I mean, he played with him on All-Star teams. Yeah, he threw Isaiah threw Mike a couple of lobs. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
And
That's
elbows.
what's up.
In the same and elbows.
And it's crazy, like, because I wrote your top 5 down.
Yeah.
I wrote your top 5 down, but check it out. The only one that threw me off was Barkley. I got you at Hakeem, Garnett, KD, MJ, and Isaiah.
Yeah. And the funny thing, I was gonna go Garnett.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna go Garnett bad. But I was just thinking Barkley from the Sixers to the Suns, he moved different.
Yeah, that's my favorite too.
Yeah, and he was able to take over games.
Yeah.
Like Barkley could score with the best of them when he's feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
Dunk shots, take it down low, dunk on you, do this. Like he's tough. So I was like, you know what? That's what I'm going with. So which one of you fellas gonna go?
You want to go, Ben, or you want me to take it?
Go ahead.
All right, so it's odd because I'm not going to start with Barkley, but he's actually on my list. But going point guard, favorite, I'm going with Chris Paul. I need a floor general. I need somebody that could pass the ball and get everybody in position and score when you need them to. Of course, number 2, I'm going with MJ. Hell, I could even only imagine having Chris Paul and MJ on the same team. Of course, number 3 for my small forward, I'm going with none other than KD. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, my power forward, I'm going with Charles Barkley too. And the reason, when I seen Charles Barkley back in the go up to block a shot and come down with the ball in his hand, I was like, he's different. And he wasn't as big as the other guys. You know what I'm saying? So I always loved Barkley. So that would be my favorite. And then my center is going to be Shaq. Like my favorite center of all time is Shaq. I mean, he was athletic. You know, I don't think we ever seen anybody as, what's the word, dominant as Shaq. You know, like how when you spoke about knowing that he was going to get the ball and there's nothing you could do to stop him. Like nothing. And he banged with a lot of great centers. We won't mention the Hakeem situation, But other than that, you know, Shaq dominated other centers. So that'll be my favorite 5.
I got you. I got you. Go ahead, B is on you, baby.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna flip the script a little some. So I'm
Okay.
at the 1, I'm gonna have my man who inspired me to play basketball, my man, Mark Action Jackson at the point. Why? Because he ain't looking to shoot. He's only gonna set people up. He got 5 other people that are all-stars. All he gonna do is get assists. So I'm going with Mark Action Jackson at the point.
Okay.
Now, at the 2, all respects to Mike, but forget all that. I'm bringing Kobe back from you know what I'm saying, from up above
Okay.
to lock Mike ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be Kobe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going at Kobe with the 2. At the 3, I'm going with Larry Legend.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna spread the floor out. You know what I'm saying? And Larry's gonna make you accountable while Kobe is doing his thing. At the 4, I'm going with Kevin Garnett at the 4. I need that intensity. I need that rebounding. You know what I'm saying? At that position. And then at the 5, Hakeem the Dream.
Okay.
I'm going with
I'ma say
Hakeem the
this.
Dream at the 5.
You surprised me, Benny, because I wrote your 5 down too.
It's all
I
mixed.
had Patrick Ewing, Marcus Camby, Charles Oakley, John Starks, and Charlie Ward, baby. That's I had you all wrong.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could talk about the things because everybody had nice picks. We see who everybody picked. Like I'm surprised with the Cole, but I get it because you was leaning on Kobe when we had Kobe. When we talk Kobe, it's like you kind of say like not you grew up with Kobe, but you learned a lot. You learned more from Kobe than you did Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
I didn't see it coming, but it make a lot of sense because you felt like Kobe did more cultural stuff.
Right.
The Rucker. Kobe did this. Kobe did that. You know?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
All right, fellas. This is one short episode. We gonna get out of here. You know, I want to know what the people think about our list and see what's going on. We're gonna I'm just gonna get out of here. We're gonna hold on. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know if we should say GOAT metrics, awards is, you know, I don't even know what to do, man.
Knicks and 5.
This was
Knicks and 5. Knicks and 5. Knicks and 5.
Oh, we coming back for that. We come back. Yeah, hold on, brother. Hold on. I know. I hate to even say this, man. I didn't even want to bring this up.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Oh, man.
I was gonna leave it. We trying to grow our audience, and right now, that right there, what I was thinking, you know, only thing I'm gonna say, man, Lakers, man. Hey, at least we know it won't be in 5.
Yeah. That's the truth.
That's a fact. That's
so
a
like
fact.
we touched on it. That's one series I'm tuning into. I'm not really interested in too many series in the first rounds, but that's one I do tend into, and of course the Knicks.
Any predictions?
Is there another series that's interesting out there? I don't know.
Hold on. We about to get back on. Hold on. We're gonna get off of this. So this is another episode of GOAT Measure, episode number 17. I'm on these Mike and Nights right now. They gotta forgive me. Episode
forgive you, brother.
So titles is earned and awards is given. GOAT Measure. Peace.
start back chasing. Can't wait for it. You gotta take it if you know.